50% chance for rain returning Wednesday going into Thursday across the valley. Not expecting rain everywhere like we saw back on Monday morning or nearly as hard, but there could be just some scattered areas of showers and a couple storms the next few afternoons and early evenings. A little cooler too, thanks to the extra cloud cover. And also we are looking forward to the weekend, which the weekend is looking maybe a little bit warmer as the rain chances kind of go down a little bit. Temperatures could start to go up back into the 90s. Nothing on the First 1.5 Doppler network now. Things are dry across the valley. We look off to the southwest. There are a couple little dots of showers over in Mexico, but very small stuff and nothing able to really organize and move in here today. Temperatures are a little hotter this afternoon. We're starting to cool off in the lower valley, but most places have been in the low 90s today. Still at 94 in McAllen, 91 in Weslaco, and down to 88 in Brownsville. Now, your day planner tomorrow, like I said, I don't think it's going to rain all day. We'll probably start off with some partly to mostly cloudy skies in the morning. Temperatures in the 70s, maybe a slim chance for a little shower. But during the day, there's some moisture in the air. There's a little more instability. So as we warm up, I think the clouds will kind of take over a bit more, though, with mostly cloudy skies and temperatures rising through the 80s, but maybe enough to get some scattered showers and a couple of storms going in spots. But not expecting severe weather, but you still might get some local areas of some brief downpours. Temperatures tomorrow mostly in the upper 80s for highs. If you do break into some more sunshine, maybe in the low 90s in spots, but probably a few degrees cooler than today. Now, the satellite radar, you see it's dry across South Texas and the valley. You look off to the west, you start to see some showers, little storms over the mountains of Mexico here, and then off to the west. There's more moisture coming in. There's also a bit of an upper level disturbance approaching, which is going to kind of make the air a little more unstable the next several days, and that leads to some daily chances of maybe a shower or storm popping up around parts of the valley and really anywhere in South Texas. So future track, again, shows dry weather overnight with clouds late tonight. And tomorrow's a day when you don't see a lot of rain on here. In fact, the model shows nothing before about noon, but there could be a little shower before then. But probably the afternoon as we warm up some scattered showers and a couple of little storms could move across the area. But most of the time it's going to be dry. Just watch the skies. If you see rain coming in from the south or the southeast, just duck inside for a while. Kind of the same thing on Thursday too. Starts off dry, but as we heat up through the 80s to near 90, maybe a few showers or a storm in spots. And then even into Friday, still some moisture around and little showers or a couple of weak thunderstorms could pop up during the day on Friday. Future track even shows a little more rain on Friday, which might be a little overdone, but it does look like rain chances do continue. And rainfall amounts, just give you an idea for tomorrow. See, it's not showing tons of rain everywhere, but some of these blue bullseyes here do indicate more than 1.5 inches of rain. So if this would happen to be over you could get a quick downpour of more than 1 inch in spots. So if you are going toward the coast tomorrow, most of the day is going to be dry, but it should be a little cloudier, and just watch to see if a shower is in the area with temperatures in the 80s during the day and holding in the 80s all day long with east winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. By the time you get to tomorrow night, still, if you're out on the beach, probably going to be dry after sunset. Low tide tomorrow morning just after midnight, a high tide around 10:30 in the morning. No advisories in effect tomorrow. Now, if you are on the beach or anywhere and you think maybe a shower is coming your way, you can always get the latest radar. Look on the KRHV mobile weather app to see if there are any showers in the area. You can also click down here on the bottom if you're driving around to pull in some traffic data, zoom in on the map and see if there are any traffic delays where you're heading. So tonight should be a dry evening and most of the night with lows near 73 degrees. There's still a very small chance for a sprinkle or a little shower once the clouds thicken late tonight. Tomorrow back up to around 88, but a 50% chance of showers or a storm. So if that forecast works out perfectly, about half the valley could see a shower or a storm in the area tomorrow, but not expecting severe weather or really widespread heavy rain. First 1.570 forecast, kind of the same for Thursday and still maybe a few showers or a storm scattered around on Friday. The weekend and early next week look a little bit tricky in a way. We'll show you that coming up next half hour, but we should see at least a couple of showers or a storm each afternoon. Some of the models say that may continue a little farther down the road, but temperatures do start to go up again as rain chances drop. We'll keep tracking that rain, though, in your first 1.5 forecast. Oscar?